YouTube, welcome. Today I'm going to be going through a few tier lists because, you know, everybody loves a good tier list. Let's just go ahead and kick it off. So to start with, we're going to be starting a tier list of a list of body parts. So I don't know why I decided to do this tier list specifically, but see, I'm trying to make sense of all these pictures too. So you have to bear with me here. So it's looking like we got feet. Feet are from a fetish standpoint, it's an absolute F, but from a practicality standpoint, I'll give them an A or an S. Yeah, you need them to walk. That's pretty much it. So they're pretty good. So cherries. I'm gonna guess it means the vajayjay, the ovage, the popping the cherry bit. You know what I mean? I'll put an A. It's rated A for obvious reasons, but it's not at an S for other reasons. So, belly button. Belly buttons are pretty useless. For some reason, to make a belly more interesting to look at. That sounds really fucking weird, I know. It's like a little bit of detail in like a drawing or something, right? It makes no fucking sense. What am I talking about? So, see. The belly itself. The background to the belly button, if you will. I'm gonna put it I'm gonna put it an A, because bellies are cool. B. Because it depends on the belly, too. The old bicep, it's useful. I'm gonna put it a B though, because you don't like need super beefy biceps to get by in life. I mean, people like me who are weak as fuck. I mean, we do office jobs, and office jobs are pretty important too. So, fingernails, or just the fingernail. D. They're just there. I don't really care about fingernails. They're kind of lame. You have to trim them, and not that fun. Headlights. I think it's talking about the old boobies. Boobies. They're S. What can I say? I like boobs. The cheek. I presume that's a cheek, or is that just a face in general? I presume the cheek. Cheeks are okay. Pretty B. They can be pretty cute, but they're nothing really too special. They're like, what, 50% of the face? If you combine the two cheeks. Ass cheeks, on the other hand, make entire asses, but since we're not talking about butts yet, we're gonna keep this at a B. I don't even know what the fuck this is. I actually don't know what the hell this is supposed to be. Is this supposed to be like the chest, or is it supposed to be like a chin? Let's stick with chin, because he's got a little pointy chin. I'm gonna get called a chin. I'm gonna rate that a C. Chins are not that important, but when they're too big, they make you look like Jay Leno. But when they're too small, they make you look like a pussy. The old dump truck. The old trunk that you have your junk located in. I'm gonna put it at an A, because butts are, they're butts. Butts are cool, but what's keeping them from being at an S is that they fart and they shit. that's what's stopping them from being an S rank body part. Ears, you absolutely need them to hear with. I don't care too much for their aesthetic, but I'm gonna put it on an S because they are at an S because they are underrated too. I need ears to listen to music. I love music, so that's why it's going into the old S tier. Eyebrows. D. I don't give a single fuck about eyebrows. But without them, faces look kind of weird. And it looks even weirder if the eyebrows are drawn on, in my opinion. Nothing against drawn on eyebrows. I prefer the old natural, if you will. Okay, so the eyes. They're easily S. Easily S. Eyes are awesome. I don't have any good reasoning besides they look cute. And you need them to see, too. Seeing is, we take seeing for granted. Unless you're, Okay, so this probably is actually feet, so I'm gonna replace these. So the ankles themselves, or is it the heels? Probably heels. Let's say they're heels. B. Just because you kind of need them, I guess. They're part of the foot. You're gonna need them, but they're not like the feet as a whole, so, you know, it is what it is. This, I'm guessing this is, the forearm, right? Is it the forearm, or is it talking about elbows? If it's talking about elbows, you kind of need them to function, and they're pretty fucking important, so I'm going to put them in an A. Without elbows, you can't, like, bend your arms like... hold on. You can't bend your arms like, do this kind of thing, you know? You can't do this. So, functionality standpoint is fine. Foreheads. They're part of the face. They're part of your head. Foreheads can be kind of useful from separating your eyes from your hair. Like, big foreheads are kind of off-putting. They're inconsequential. I don't really care. It's hair. This can be anywhere. It can be literally anywhere from an F to an S. So I'm gonna stick it in the B or C because it's kind of right in the middle of it. Let's see. Let's put it in B because for me, hair is kind of like hair. If you're talking about just specifically head hair, it's I think it depends on the hairstyle. It depends on exactly what person the headstyle was on, right? Because some people can pull off certain hairstyles more than others. But there are certain hairstyles I absolutely hate, but there are certain hairstyles I absolutely love too. So hair as a whole is, like head hair as a whole is pretty pog. But nothing, it's got so much variety to it that I just can't really give it a single rank. So B is just kind of where it's gonna sit. Hands, S tier, because I use them for fucking everything. Whether it be filling No Nut November, which I have not done by the way, or using them to do this tier list, because I'm using a mouse and a keyboard and I need my hands to do those things. They're pretty fucking useful in my life. Oh yeah, they help me do my job too. There's that. Knees. Knees. They contribute to walking. They let you bend your legs. They hurt like hell when you get hit. That's why I can put them on an A. Fingers. So why are there so many different fingers on the tier list? I don't understand. But okay, so let's assume this is just fingers, right? Fingers are just as important as hands. They make the hand-to-hand is because how you use your fingers and whatnot. That's the way I see it. So I'm going to put that in S. I'm just going to put all of these up here in S because they're all fingers. I don't care if they're just parts of the finger, specific parts of the finger. They're all fingers to me. I'm just going to leave them at S. Fingers are fucking the mouth. I'm not doing this tier list without using my mouth, am I? Talking is just a very important function. I mean, if you're unable to speak, you have alternative methods of communication, like sign language and writing and all that stuff too. But mouths are pretty... You need mouths too, because even if you can't use them to talk, you have to use them to eat, drink, eat someone out. It's useful. It's just useful. Plus, they help with your facial expressions too. That's an important thing. Same with the eyes, by the way. Eyes are significant in facial expressions. So the neck, I assume is the neck. I'm going to put it at a B. Or even a C even. Necks are just there. They just exist. But having like a super long neck makes it look kind of like a giraffe. And if you have a super short neck, you're kind of like a, I don't know, like a Simpsons or like a Family Guy character, I guess. I don't know. That's why I'm putting it at a C. So noses. Honestly, while smelling is one of the important senses that you need in your body, I'm going to put it at a B or C. Let's put it at a C. Because noses aren't that attractive to me. It's got its ups and downs, right? You can have your like scented candles and you have your pleasant scents. But unfortunately, the problem is that you also have to like smell farts and smell shit and smell the sewer forcibly sometimes. Depending on where you're at, depending on your location and where you live and stuff too. So, nose is like a double-edged sword. Nose hairs are annoying as fuck. Don't ask how I know that. And when it comes to like the actual appearance of the nose on someone's face, it's kind of iffy, you know. It's just, I guess some people think noses are cute, but some noses can be ugly as fuck. I guess it kind of goes the same way as like hair or something, right? Noses aren't my favorite part though, so we're gonna deal with it. This. I actually don't know what the hell this is. Oh, this is supposed to be the thumb. You know what? Fingers. It's a finger. And what is this? This is this supposed to be the back, or is it supposed to be the... Yeah, I think it's supposed to be the back, right? I don't know. What is this? Am I an idiot? What is this supposed to be? Right here. This thing that I'm shaking around the screen. What is it? I don't know, dude. Like, am I an idiot? I'm gonna put on an F because I'm a fucking idiot. F just stands for fucking idiot for me. So, actually, there we go. So this right here, I'm assuming this is supposed to be like your like upper back, maybe. Oh, maybe this is like lower back. I'm also gonna put the eyebrows in F. Lower back, there you kind of need it. C. Upper back, same thing. B. Thighs. I don't even have to fucking say anything. Thighs are thighs. They belong in S. No exceptions. No argument. If you disagree. What's wrong with you? The stick, the old dingus, the penis, if you will. I'm gonna be completely honest. It's a B because it's there for, you know, like sexual activities, but in day-to-day life, honestly, having a wiener myself, it's actually kind of annoying sometimes because no reason boners exist. Waking up in the morning having the piss with a boner exists. That sucks, by the way. Because when you like absolutely have to pee and you can't hold it, but you have a boner, it means you have to like sit on the, you have to like aim or sit on the toilet like in a weird way. By the way, this is one of the exceptions where you would sit to pee because peeing with a boner is such a pain in the ass. It just drives me fucking crazy. I hate it. And also, if you have like a no reason boner in public, you have to find a way to hide it. You have to like, it's like you're trying to conceal a deadly weapon. Except I haven't experienced what would happen if someone actually caught a boner in public. They've always hidden it. TMI. I'm sorry. No. Fuck it. The tier list is done. Here's the results. Here's what we got. Boobs are always number 1. Thighs are actually gonna be number 2. I'm not gonna rate them individually. I just know that boobs and thighs are at the top. Butts are pretty close. Dump trucks are pretty close, but top A. Okay, so let's move on to the next tier list.